Hello everyone and welcome to Tailored Acres. I'm Taylor and I'm a gardener in Wisconsin Zone 4B, and today I'm going to be pruning my third year peach tree. I planted it two springs ago, and I did a very severe pruning cut on it to have 4 scaffolds. So that was my starting point. Last year I did a video too on the second year pruning, and then so this will be my third year pruning it. And as you can see, like, it is huge, and it was only like 4 feet tall last year. It's crazy. They grow so much, so don't be afraid to prune these very severely. So first I'm going to talk about the main shape that I'm going for. So I want to have those 4 main scaffolds to remain. So and let me sneak around here to see these. I'll go into the center here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that fourth one really hasn't grown that much, but these ones are just like gigantic. I can't believe how much peach trees grow. So that's the main thing. And we really want those coming off at a 45-degree angle, which, if you can see here, mine are a little bit steeper than that. So we're probably going to take some measures this year to kind of correct that. And then also, like, holy growth. So that is my main goal, my main goals in pruning this year. So things that we're going to look for first are the dead, diseased, and damaged branches, which I'm really not seeing any of those, which is good. It is in this protected netting, this deer fencing still, because I think that the deer will just absolutely annihilate this tree, which is not what we're going for. So that disease damaged is first, which actually there is one. It looks like this was an old pruning cut maybe in here. So that is maybe one example of that. The next thing that I'm going to look for is anything growing into the tree. So anything like this, where we're going back into the center, anything growing in the center is also going to get eliminated. So quite a few cuts involved with that portion of it. We want everything to be going out so that we get sunlight and airflow into the center of this tree, because they are crazy growers. It gets way too thick, and that promotes disease in the tree. The next thing I'm looking for is anything that's like too close, like this. So that would be anything that's going to be shaded or shading of another branch. So like these two here, they're going to be blocking each other out. So one of them's got to go. So that is my next step. The next thing I'm going to look for is anything that's very spindly, and that's going to go. So anything, like this, that isn't really going to make fruit this year, this is just going to break right off. So we don't want to keep those and have the tree send energy into that. We want the biggest fruit we can, so we're only going to keep things that are like bigger than a pencil size. I'm also going to make heading cuts on these bigger branches. We're going to probably take about 1/3 of them down, and it might even be a little bit more, because this tree is just so gigantic. I don't want it to be too big that it's unruly and hard to keep and take care of. And I believe that's all the details, so I am going to get to pruning. So here is our finished prune job for this year. That's what we're looking like. Here's everything that came off, which is crazy. So we have a nice amount of red branches still, which are the second year branches, and those are the ones that fruit on a peach. So some of these are a little bit spindly, and I'll just have to watch. I won't let fruit grow on those, but that's the shape that I want the tree to take. And because it's still so young, that's still a major goal of my pruning here. So as you can see, the center is very open. And it's all about under 6 feet tall now, which is about what I want the prune to be, because it's going to get even taller once it starts growing. So hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see what next year brings. Take care.